July 2026 is bringing a genuinely solid wave of new releases, some big names returning, some smaller titles that could turn into hidden gems. These are the 10 new games dropping in July that you need to know about.
Edward. Privateering. Is it dangerous?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Black Flag is one of the most beloved entries in the entire Assassin's Creed series, a pirate fantasy that nailed atmosphere, naval combat, and a setting that felt genuinely alive. Resynced brings it back, rebuilt for modern hardware. Updated visuals, refined combat, and the same Caribbean open worlds that made the original such a fan favorite. For anyone who never played the original or just wants to sail those waters again with current generation polish, this is a welcome return.
After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shaka. I ain't coming soon.
We were losing the war. Pushed to the edge of extinction by an alien alliance bent on our eradication. The Covenant. So we made a bet and trusted everything we had left to one soldier.
Halo Campaign Evolved. Halo has always been defined by its campaigns. The Master Chief story is one of the most iconic in gaming history. Campaign Evolved takes a fresh pass at that legacy, rebuilding the experience with modern visuals and refined gameplay while keeping the core of what made the original so beloved intact. For longtime fans, this is a chance to revisit a classic with new eyes. For new players, this might be the perfect entry point into one of the most important franchises in gaming history. Beast of Reincarnation, a new IP entering the action RPG space with a premise built around transformation and rebirth. Players take on the role of a being that can shift between human and beast forms, each with completely different combat styles and abilities. The concept alone gives it a unique identity in a crowded genre. If the execution matches the ambition, this could be one of the more interesting surprises of the month.
Simple miner who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet. He quickly realizes that what was supposed to be a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life.
The Altar's Last Variable, a sci-fi survival experience built around one of the most unsettling premises in recent memory. You are stranded, and your only companions are alternate versions of yourself, each shaped by different choices and different lives. The psychological tension of confronting versions of who you could have been is a concept that has genuine potential for some of the most introspective storytelling in gaming this year.
Obstacles on the outside, internal tensions that could prove to be even more dangerous. And with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs, the only way home is to press forward.
Yet even death must bow before fate. The gilded mist approaches, bearing ruin and opportunity.
Mistfall Hunters, a cooperative action game set in a world consumed by a mysterious mist that twists everything it touches. Players take on the role of hunters tasked with venturing into these mist-covered regions to fight back corrupted creatures and uncover what caused the catastrophe. The atmosphere alone looks genuinely unsettling, and the hunter-based progression system gives it long-term appeal for players who like building out a character over time.
We need to reach people and kindly talk about our campaign, share our vision, and listen to their problems. But we need to be patient, polite, and understanding. Is that clear? Keep building the campaign bus. Then we begin. 5 p.m. public speech. 6 p.m. handing out gifts. 8 p.m. it's dancing time.
Anomaly President. A strange and intriguing premise. You play as a newly elected president of a nation where reality itself behaves unpredictably. Anomalies appear without warning, and your decisions as a leader directly shape how the world reacts. Part political simulation, part surreal survival experience. This is the kind of game that could either be forgettable or genuinely one of a kind, and that uncertainty alone makes it worth watching.
Mr. President.
Take it in. The warmth of the fire. The smell of your hard-earned meal. The feeling of discovering a new land. This is what adventure feels like.
Outward 2. The original Outward built a cult following around its brutal survival mechanics and genuinely cooperative storytelling. Outward 2 takes everything that worked and expands it significantly. A massive open world, deep survival systems where every decision about food, shelter, and equipment actually matters, and a story that adapts based on how you and your companions choose to play. For fans of survival RPGs that do not hold your hand, this is one of the most anticipated releases of the month.
This summer, venture outward.
It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
Resonance, a Plague Tale legacy. Asobo Studio returns to the world that made them famous. A Plague Tale captured hearts with its story of siblings surviving against impossible odds, and Resonance continues that legacy with a new chapter in the same dark, plague-ravaged world. Expect the same emotional weight, the same oppressive atmosphere, and the same combination of stealth and desperation that defined the series. For anyone who loved the previous entries, this is an easy must-play.
They're all dead. Move!
But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in."
3 months ago, we attempted the dreaming ritual. What do you remember?
Just pain. And you?
Nothing. But I woke up, and you didn't.
I don't understand.
You were gone, and I tried to bring you back, but I failed.
Calvin! No!
Sinking City 2. The original Sinking City brought Lovecraftian horror to life in a flooded, decaying city full of secrets and madness. The sequel expands that world significantly, with a new investigation, new horrors lurking beneath the water, and a deeper exploration of the cosmic dread that made the original so unsettling. Detective work, sanity mechanics, and a city that feels like it is actively trying to break your mind. This is shaping up to be one of the most atmospheric horror experiences of the year.
How are you? The worms only inhabit the dead.
Medical staff are working tirelessly to assist you. Please remain seated in the main hall and await further instructions.
is in danger. Equilibrium will be lost, and the resurrection of the god of death grows near.
Attention players, I welcome you to my world.
Echoes of Aincrad, the biggest release of July. Echoes of Aincrad is an ambitious open-world RPG built around a massive floating city in the sky, with a story that weaves together memory, loss, and the search for identity across a world that should not exist. Everything shown so far suggests a game with enormous scope, a deeply emotional core narrative, and a combat system designed to make exploration feel genuinely rewarding. This is the release that July is built around, and it has the potential to be one of the standout games of 2026. That is July 2026, a mix of legendary comebacks, ambitious new IPs, and one massive release that could define the rest of the year. Drop in the comments which one you are most excited for, and if I missed something coming this month, let me know below.